Hi everyone, this is Donnie Lowy from Closeoutexplosion.com. Hope you're doing well today. If you're looking for the cheapest wholesale clothes out there, you need to be careful. You need to understand that you can find clothing for $1 each. You might even be able to buy a closeout for clothing that is priced under $1 each. But there's a reason why the clothing has such a cheap wholesale price. Now, it can be because the seller is facing financial difficulties. Maybe they've lost the lease of their store, or they're exiting the wholesale business and they're going to sell the clothing as low as possible. But if the clothing has a good amount of value, there are going to be sellers and buyers who are going to compete for that clothing, and the clothing will be sold at a higher price, right? That's supply and demand. So if there is clothing which is being sold at the wholesale level at a very cheap price, there generally is a reason, and the reason can range from being, I would say, very low quality clothing. Could be clothing made in China or Bangladesh or Pakistan that's not branded. It might be made specifically for the discount market, and that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with the clothing. The clothing actually can still be pretty decent, and as a matter of fact, there will be a very big demand for the clothing if you have the right market for it, which brings me to my next point. You should only be buying very cheap wholesale clothing if you have a market that is looking for that clothing. On the other hand, if your market is looking for brand name dresses, brand name suits, and brand name shoes, then they're not looking for the cheap wholesale merchandise, which is being sold for anywhere from $1 to $5 each. Alright, my website is closeoutexplosion.com.